Shalom, shalom, and shalom, Sister Deborah, prophetess in the wilderness. Something on my lip. And you know what? That's all right with me. Coming again on this Deborah platform with another message. And I will say this is a lovely early morning in which the Most High Yah has made. And I, Sister Deborah, shall and I will rest therein. You know, each and every day that the Yahuwah has made, I shall rest therein. I thank the Most High for who He is, who He was, and who He's going to be. I thank Him for just Him Himself, the I Am, being anything that He said that He is. And I'm just going to rest my head on the bosom in which I've been resting my head on for quite some time. I have truly been able to trust in Him because He was greater in me to uphold the trust that rests there in me. Okay? So greater is He that is in me than he that is in the world. And you best bet this ain't a flesh thing. Okay? So this is where many people are lost and never will be found. Never will. Because they're really thinking this is a flesh thing. People are living their best life in their flesh, in the desire of the flesh, in the will and the power of their flesh. Good luck with you and your flesh. Because your flesh, I had no idea until last week that even the dust and the bones of your flesh is going to be tossed in the lake of fire. See, I'm telling you all, it's just so much that y'all can share with you and in you. When you have that open spirit that says, I'm trusting in you, Father, with all my heart, my mind, and my spirit, my strength, all trust in thee. He will pay you a visit, child, every chance he desires. He will pay you a visit. This morning I was in the bathroom washing my face. Do you all understand? Sister Deborah don't be looking forward to hearing the Spirit of Yah. He just comes when he comes. And you know, he said something to me that I can take until every day of my life, until I'm in the grave. I can take with me. You know what? It's so powerful that I'm going to not only take it with me, it's going to be with me even in the eternal. Okay? Because of all that he see fit to invest in me. And why I'm saying that, I like to say something to you that he also shared with me. But he shared this with me when I was on my laptop. That's after I had washed my face, got myself ready, fed the dog, and sat down at the laptop. He said to me, it is something that men would say that a woman is to keep silent. They don't understand that is impossible, said the Most High Yah. Who are you as if you created woman yourself? He said you did not. So therefore you cannot tell her to keep quiet if he tell her to speak. He said man has overstepped their boundaries. And what you see, Deborah, and he keeps saying this to me, and I don't think very many of you women nor men out there really getting this. Yah is saying to me, his prophetess in the wilderness, that people are making their own belief, their own religion, their own book, their own way of saying things, and they have never left it up to the Creator himself to reveal to them that, wait a minute, bro, you got it wrong. You've been up and you've been down. He said, all you have to do, Deborah, this is what he said, y'all. Now listen to this. He said, all you have to do is think, where is the world at today? And if any man think that it's because of Eve in the garden. That's the reason why the Roman Catholic set it up in the 3rd chapter of Genesis, to make it look like that woman can always be the issue of all wrongdoing by setting her up to be the one that sinned. But yet, as you read the instructions and direction, even the part that the Roman Catholic has smeared in the book, you don't hear nothing but some power speaking to men. Don't you think he should be speaking to woman? If woman was truly the cause of what took place in the beginning when it was perfect, come on now. He said, what you see today, it's not a woman on earth that has caused what you see today outside of her bringing forth the monsters. Woman has brought forth, birth, and brought forth these monsters. But these monsters, he have said over and over and over, they are the lineage of their fathers. I'm just trying to show y'all how the word deceive has always been in the midst. It's been in the garden. It always started at the beginning. So don't think for 1 minute that the Roman Catholics didn't clear up themselves, because they were always about a bunch of men that were wicked and evil, that was behind a lot of power on the whole earth. Why is that? Because see, what the men today don't understand. Hallelujah. Praise the Most High Yah. I see where you're going with this, Father. What the men today don't understand, why they're telling the women to keep quiet and not to speak. They don't know that spirit and truth is never going to rest on their tongues, because they think the power is in their choice and in their hand and in their authority. And this is what he said they never knew not. That just as he, in Genesis chapter 1, verse 26, the word us represent and is and was and always been the Father's power. It was his right hand. He said, because you never knew where his power could be found, you never knew that Satan's power of his right hand was in the flesh of man. And he called his power to be led by the Roman Catholics. They are his right hand. Ooh-wee. See, but you want a woman to keep quiet and to shut up. Y'all want to say something to the men today, and that is, shut up and keep quiet. Close your ugly mouths, because you is on the earth as flesh, and even your dust of your flesh and your bones got a place in the lake of fire. You need to stand down. You need to stand your ugly tails down, because he has not put a word in you. You don't have a word from the Most High Yah, for you know not the word. You think it's in a book that you can master. You think it's in a book that you can precept, line, little here and little there. He said, you are lost without a cause, because everything has been layered out before the foundation of the world. And now you need to keep quiet and shut up and close your ugly mouth. And that's to the men. He wants you to know you never knew Satan's right hand. He had one. His right hand had to, just as the Father calls, say that he has children, and he called them his children, Satan has children too. See how ignorant you all are? You see now I want y'all to just take a little dip of what I'm just saying. Just dip into what Sister Deborah said, because right now in me, in my spirit, that is a powerful token. That's very deep. Satan has a right hand, and Satan has sons. They in human flesh. And the head of his sons are the Roman Catholics. Men can't open their mouth to that. Men can't stand on the mountain and speak that. The Father wants y'all to know that there is a time to speak and a time to keep quiet. And this is a time that we're in, that the Father is saying, men, shut your ugly mouths. I have minds appointed and anointed, predestined before the foundation of the world. So you won't deceive them, nor have the power to think you can control them. You don't have the power to tell a woman, nor a man, nor a dog to keep quiet. Because you are not of the Most High Yah. You don't represent the Most High Yah. Because if you did, you'll know that he come in all kind of shapes, colors, forms, and fashion. Male, female. If he can come through a donkey and cause the rocks to cry out, then who are you ugly mouthed men to say what a woman cannot say nor speak and be called for? I, Sister Deborah, a prophetess in the wilderness, I want to give you a little taste of something. This is what he said to me in the water this morning. He said, Deborah, out of nowhere, and when I say out of nowhere, it just came straight, just cut straight in through. I couldn't even open my mouth. He said, you know that thou hast given thee the gift to discern. And I said, yeah, that I know. That's the way I was thinking. But he didn't give me time to say, yes, I know. Or to think it. I was thinking it, but not speaking it, because the Spirit was speaking to me from the inside. He said, not only did I give you the gift to discern the minds of men, but the spirit therein. Praise the mighty Yah. When the Father said that to me, I remember thinking, I repent for the complaints that I have spilled out before him. But when he said that with a quicken, he said, I didn't give you just a discernment to discern the minds of men, but the spirit of man. I was like, wow. I didn't say that, but that's the way I felt. But I went into a inner man repent, because I felt the gift itself to have that type of ability is some sort of gift on this earth. Not as a dead prophet, but a living one. That led me to understand, what are these people talking about then? Nothing. Sister Deborah can say that now. Nothing. They ain't talking about nothing. They ain't talking about nothing. They ain't meaning nothing. They can't define nothing. They don't understand nothing. They have no spirit and truth that rests therein. And that's very powerful. See, it's easy to claim that I have the Ruach HaKodesh. It's easy to claim that I have the Holy Spirit. It's easy to claim to say I'm the children of the Most High Yah. I'm the true Jews. See, that's stuff out of the flesh of a mouse. See if you can claim the gifts in which Yah has embedded in you. You have none. You know why? You can't claim you have not one gift, because really you don't have any. He didn't see you early or see you to be anything but what you said you are yourself. So you can call yourself in and you can call yourself out, said the Most High Yah. But if the gift that you have not the gift to run this journey, then I have not given you a journey to run for my name's sake. Shut your mouth, you ugly men. Close your mouth. You are not entitled to speak on behalf of the Most High Yah. how you like him now. He wants me to let you all know out there that Satan right hand power was the Roman Catholic, who have led your sick mind to believe that you are the representative and the speaker and the voice of the Most High Yah, and not a woman. Y'all said that's a lie from the pit of hell. I knew it was a lie, but I'm saying he said for me to say to you all, not only is it alive, you alive, and hell is ready. Hell don't even have to bound you up. It just has to direct you to where you need to be. That's just how bad it really is on the earth. People being deceived. He said, men, shut your ugly mouths. Shut your ugly mouth. You represent not the power of my Father. You represent him not. He gave you no gift to run this journey. He gave you no power, nor authority in this mission. If he has not called you with the holy calling before the foundation of the world, if he has not predestined you, if he have not told you face to face, for I foreknew you, I ordained you, I predestined you, I knew you before you was in your mother womb, and here is all the gift and the power you're gonna need to run this journey. Not a man on earth can pull up and pull out with nothing I just spoke of, because it's not in them. He ain't gave them nothing. They've given it to themselves, and Satan helped them boost themselves to be something that they are not. So when the Spirit of the Most High Yah said that to me in the water this morning when I was washing my face, I remember going into a praise of forgiveness. I remember, and I'm not talking an outer praise, but an inner praise. Father, forgive me. And you know what, you guys? Somewhere in me, he had to activate that understanding in me, because it rested in me for a mighty long time. A mighty long time. That gift of not only to discern the mind of man, but the spirit of man. I've known that. You know what else, you guys? That is wrapped up in long suffering. That is also wrapped up in endurance. Because you hold all these gifts in which he has embedded in you, and you use them not. Because you didn't want to feel you were overstepping your boundaries. But y'all come to me this morning in the year of 2023, this May. And he said, Deborah, not only have I given you the gift to discern the minds of men, but I've given you the gift to discern the spirit of men. Spirit of men, Sister Deborah tells you, stand your ugly mouths down. You're not called. You're not appointed. Nor are you anointed. You are not predestined. You are not ordained for all these positions and all these authorities in which you walk in is of Satan. Stand your tails down. Said the Most High, y'all, stand down. Oh, it ain't no problem with you standing down. He's gonna bring you down either or. That's how y'all works. He don't have no problem with you not listening. He said you ain't listened since you got here. You ain't listened to the mother, the father, the teachers, the co-worker, your boss. You ain't listened to nobody. That's why you on these devil platforms leading the multitude to listen to you. Because you ain't never been a listener. You ain't never been one that have sat under order. You ain't never been somebody that follow rules. You ain't never been somebody that listened to your mother and your father. You ain't never obeyed your mother and your father in the household. You ain't never did nothing. But yet you on these devil platforms teaching these people sitting up under you like you king of Yah. That's how sick they are. And that's why hell was enlarging. to make sure they take every last one of y'all tails in. And I want to tell you all, Hebrew Israelite, go back and read that. Go back and see when hell was enlarging. Hell was enlarging just for you, baby. How you like him now. See, they want to tell you who he is. Who they think he is. Sister gonna tell you who she know he is. Hell was enlarging for the Hebrew Israelites in the tribe of Judah. Wake up, people. Wake up. We want to say that book was for us and about us. Yes, it is. It's been talking about us and how ugly we been since the beginning all the way to the end. And we still don't get it. We standing on this earth today thinking, trying to make people, deceive people to think we all that and something. Especially our men in the tribe of Judah. They got these people thinking they somebody. They kings, they leaders, they rulers, they pastors, they bishops. They got the authority. They don't have anything because it has not been given unto them. They didn't know that Satan had a right hand. And that's what they represent. Satan's right hand. They decided to walk therein the mission of Satan's right hand. You all better wake up, Hebrew Israelites. A lot of you all going to find yourself in the lake of fire. A lot of you going to find yourself there. Why? Because see, this is what they have taught you all. They taught you all to believe that it's really based on what you do on this earth. It really based on who you are on this earth. It's really based on how much you have that shows that you have the fruits of the Spirit. And the fruits of the Spirit is what you got, what you have, what you building, how much land you buy, how much money you have. But I come to tell you, y'all wants me to let you know this. You've been a fool for a foolish time. Nothing that you've gained on this earth represents y'all. What you have gained is what Satan has given you. I give this to each and every last one of you standing your tears out there on the out there in the air. At the sound of Sister Deborah's voice, I come to tell you, you ain't gained nothing in the spirit. You gain only that which is in the flesh. Many of you lost to gain, and you call it blessed by y'all. Isn't that sad? Many people have lost and gained and call it blessed by y'all. Y'all said we're going to let you remain in your blessing and see how blessed you're going to be in the days to come. And when he see you on the other side, see if you're going to use your materialistic, the money you've been blessed, the land that you inherit. See if any of it going to redeem you out of the mighty hand of the Father when he send your tail to the lake of fire. So a lot of people are playing a dangerous game, and guess what? They don't have no problem with it. Anybody that ever buckle up against me, it's a price you're gonna pay. You're gonna have to pay the price. I know you might get away with it on the earth, but let me tell you, he ain't sent me down here to tell your tales what I'm telling you. Just to be on this darn devil platform playing a game. Because that's not what it's about. Even though you don't give a rat's behind what it's about, because you ain't about spirit and truth, so you don't care what nothing is about. Because you figured you got it. You had it. You got it going on. You know? You're walking straight into the kingdom. Go back, you guys. Go back and do your study. When hell was enlarging, see who those people were when he enlarged in hell. See, y'all don't want to tell the truth to shame the devil. When he wanted to end the world, see what nationality was those people. And he ended the world, didn't he? But see what nationality those people were. And when Yeshua, he came, all that warning he was given, he gave to the house of Israel. And here today, he makes you think it's about the Gentiles and the heathens. Wake up, people. Wake up. and I know you're not going to wake up. It's just a way of phrasing something. Just wake up. I know you ain't going to wake up, but I still ain't going to keep me from speaking. You can stay asleep, and I'm still going to speak. Because he said, as long as that one, that's all it takes in y'all, is that one to get it. It don't take you and your crew. It takes that one. Because y'all know he invested his in few. How much it helps me when he says to me, narrow is the gate, never don't forget. When the Father has to come to comfort me with those words, it is such a comfort. Because when he say narrow is the gate, Deborah, don't forget. Few, Deborah, shall find life. That is a reminder. But that is some sort of comforter. That let me know I can talk on this devil platform for the rest of my life. And as long as one get it, I've been speaking about that narrow gate, that light, and that spirit and truth. I've been speaking about a higher all the time. It ain't important to y'all that likes and subscribers and praise come to Deborah. It's important to him that he got a ram always in the bush. When people are going to be feeding off the flesh and the ugly mouth and the deceiving spirits of men. Everything he said in Revelation that shall come to pass, go walk back up in there. He's talking to me. Every time he spoke of ending the world, he was talking to me. Everything in the instructions and direction book, you can see he's talking to men, males, men. So when you thought you got away with blaming woman in the garden, he's showing you something. He's telling you something. Even when the Roman Catholic went in there to make sure the liability of sin rests on the female, and they didn't, the ignorant ones didn't see the fact that he didn't tell the female, he told the male. So how did the female be the cause of what he held liable to the male? He didn't even create the female. So the liability had always been on the man. When he came through the garden, he wasn't looking for her. He was looking for him. Why? Because he knew that that's the only one he had told not to do something. See, that's how the Roman Catholics smear things in there, y'all. Y'all missed it. Y'all missed it. And guess why y'all missed it? Y'all say in the first two chapters of Genesis, Genesis 1 and Genesis 2, if you did not and cannot discern the power in Genesis 1 and Genesis 2, rolling up with all perfect will of the Father, you ain't gonna know anything once you try to pull up in the third chapter. You're lost. He said they was lost after those two. They didn't get, it didn't matter how the Roman Catholic put it on female, so men today can, year 2023, 7,000 years ago, they still said it was because of woman. So therefore, all this here sin in the world, all this wicked and evil, they can always turn around and say, because of that woman. You think that was y'all? That hasn't. Y'all want me to tell you women that was never him. Woman wasn't the one that caused the sin. A sin is not a sin if one knew not of the sin. And he said the only reason why he allowed me to know it is because he left me a token. And when we tell y'all what that token was he left me, is when Eve said something y'all didn't say. Y'all said, see, you know it now. That's why you know man hands been in it. Eve said he told us not to eat nor touch. That's what Eve said. He didn't tell Adam that. So a lie is already implanted before the sin of taking and entertaining the serpent. Couldn't have been Eve. It had to have been Adam. But man won't man. The true fault of the Garden of Eden. He was the true reason. It wasn't her. But the Roman Catholic always had their power of wicked and evil amongst the males. It was never the females, child. So you walk up into, you pull up, you take up, you drive up in the instructions and direction book the scriptures. You dive up in there and you're going to learn something. Y'all said they can't even comprehend study to show thyself approved. Don't study to show nobody else. Don't study to show nobody else, because you got to be able to rightly divide spirit and truth. They can't do it because they poured up in the scriptures and they made scriptures life. They didn't understand life was given to you through the breath of the Father. That's life. They stupid tail looking for life in the scriptures and don't understand that's not life. Life is Yah's word. Life is Yah's word. And he said in his word, I give you breath of life. And man became what? A living spirit. Man been all up in that book. Roman Catholic. Only way you know the spirit of Yah in it is once you let the Ruach show you where it's at. See, they don't want to do that. And I love that, because people, him just telling me that not only have I given you the gift to discern the minds of man, but the spirit of man too. It doesn't matter. Nothing else matters to me. Because, I mean, Yah has truly given me everything I need to work with, to run this journey, to stay in my lane, and to run this journey. He has given me everything that I need to do just that. And I give him all the praise, the glory, and the honor. I thank the Most High for reminding me that I not only given you the spirit of discerning the minds of man, but also the spirit of man. So men, he's talking about males and females. But men, I tell you, I, Sister Deborah, a prophetess in the wilderness, now say to you from this day on, stand your ugly mouths down. Shalom and shalom.